네가 내게 말을 걸 때마다 내 기분은 higher. Girl, what's your desire? 네 심장은 paradise. You're beautiful, girl, can't you see? 다들 너를 질투해. 걱정 마, girl, can't you see? 내 눈엔 늘 완벽해. Won't you call me when you get this? Yeah. 뭐 나도 내겐 이뻐. Yeah. 뭘 해도 내겐 이뻐. Yeah. I want more money, yeah. I want more money.
I can't believe it broke. Unbelievable. I feel like such an incredible idiot. Wanna know why? My Ikea, precious Ikea French press bit the dust. Sadness. So I was emptying out my French press, and I usually do that outside. I hose out my grinds so I don't put coffee grinds down my sink and in my drain. And wouldn't you know it, as I was shaking out my coffee grinds, the handle broke. I mean, it's really not a great design. Basically what holds it up, or holds it together, is that. Not a really good design. It just kind of wraps itself around the glass, all kind of held together in the handle with this little tiny screw. So I've somewhat said goodbye to my Keurig. Especially while I'm working from home, I've got plenty of time to enjoy a really good cup of coffee. And I love French pressing. So I've decided to go more the UK route and get one of these. I've kind of bought into Mueller. They're Austrian. In comes the electric kettle. This thing boils, this entire pot boils itself in like 8 minutes. That's not bad. And it's like a full 1.8 liters. And it's really cool. It glows and whatnot too. So I don't like talking much about what I do for a living, but I will tell you that I'm very energy conscious. That should get you enough information. And I had a meter physically on that Keurig machine. I can't tell you, having a Keurig on all day, how much energy that wastes. It's a lot. Heating water requires a tremendous amount of energy, especially the way that that thing does it. I've also heard that people talk about how nasty it is inside the Keurig. I've never broken down a Keurig machine before. They're still very convenient to me, but hey, if there's another way, and I happen to love French pressing to control my own flavor on my coffee and strength, so be it. So in comes the Mueller electric water kettle. I did kind of wish this opened up a little bit further, especially if you got a big spout. But there you go. Pretty easy. My new French press also holds 1 liter. So as you can see, I've got a little bit more than 1 liter's worth of water. And you just literally take it and set it on a pad and turn it on. And here's the reason why I like the Mueller electric kettle. Not only does it look really cool with its blue LEDs, but it also shuts itself off when it reaches maximum boil capacity. I think that's a term. If not, we just invented something else, family. Another term invented here on the Joseph K channel. You've gotta love that. So I decided to go with the Mueller French press as well. And I also decided to move away from glass. I'm very proficient at using a French press. I've used them for a long time. And one thing that came across to me in my last video where I was talking about coffee making and French pressing was the fact that there was no insulation involved with the glass. So while I was sitting there steeping, again, I recommend French pressing and letting that water and the grounds all get together about at least 5 or 10 minutes. And I was losing all of that heat, all of it. And there's not a whole lot of insulation with glass. I decided, because I like to steep my French press coffee for about 5 to 10 minutes at least, I decided I was going to go with a solid insulated French press. And that was one of the things that attracted me to the Mueller French press coffee maker. So what do you get in a box? Congratulations! I really like that. It's like a purchase with a cause. You get the French press. And you notice it's got a lot better handle. It's got a lot better handle than what my last one does. It's almost like solid, which I like. And then you got a bunch of other stuff. Don't forget my friend's stainless steel canister. He is right underneath me on the bottom of this box. And he'll keep my coffee fresh. They claim it's a gift, but the reality is that I've paid for all of this. Oh, damn packaging. I mean, this is nice, but it kind of reminds me of a baby food container. Just wrapped in stainless to make it look nice. Really cool. Maybe something for travel, but the way I drink coffee, this ain't a whole lot of coffee grounds. This is like maybe 11 scoops, which is just enough for one spin around my coffee grinder. My coffee grinder, I use a simple Mr. Coffee. I mean, it's nothing glorified, but it requires 11 scoops of coffee beans in order to make sure that it's timed right. So I spin mine in my little handheld coffee grinder for about 7 to 9 seconds. And that's perfect for a French press. So another reason I went with the Mueller is its filtering system online looked a little bit better. So I don't know if you guys can see into that really well, but it's a lot thicker. Obviously it's thicker than glass, but the filters, again, seem to me to be much better than Ikea's. Same properties, same everything. Everything works identical, but this really determines how much flows through and into what you ultimately drink. So you want as little grind as is humanly possible. And talk about heavy. I mean, for such a little, this is pretty solid. I'm loving it. So I have ground some Counterculture Big Trouble. That's the name of this blend. It's Big Trouble. And this stuff smells, I mean, unbelievable. It's got kind of a really nice chocolatey but nutty kind of flavor. It's really awesome. Leave my pillow alone. You. I'm talking to you. Leave my pillow alone. I can't even turn my back for like 2 seconds without him going crazy. I can already tell you that this coffee is a lot hotter than what I was using out of my Ikea just because of its insulation. That's amazing. I love hot coffee. I didn't realize I was losing that much heat to just using glass. Oh well. Oh, that's hot. Whew, but that is good. I can't even do it for that long. It's that hot. Slurping challenge. Time for a garden update. And if you're wondering how come I magically have some wonderful lighting available to me now, I am currently testing the Zeus Mini from GoPro. It's strapped onto my tripod down below, trying to improve some of my little lighting issues that I've had with the GoPros. So don't fix the cameras, just come up with another. Anyways, I'll do a whole review on the GoPro's new Zeus Mini in an upcoming episode. So it's currently Friday, and we found a home for him. I haven't quite figured out a name for him. And again, Ryan, his name is not Steve. And no, I'm not naming the shovel Steve either. So long story short is we got some more plants. We buried some. I put up my Yeti Big Steppin', and Paige just proceeded to get some more today. These are sunflower looking things. Sunflowers are typically annual. Unless you reseed them, they ain't coming back. But according to this type of sunflower, it's perennial, which means it'll come back. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. We got a alien. I still can't believe she wants me to dig another 10 frickin' holes. Whew. Why couldn't it have been like last weekend when it was like in the 70s? This weekend it's supposed to be in the 90s with rain. Not looking forward to that, kids. Oh well, do what you gotta do sometimes. Oh, hold on guys.
Don't forget to tell them that a happy wife is a happy life. Make sure to tell them.
Okay, I won't. You can still say no. I'm just thinking you can still say no. So it's like the next day, and we got the coup de grace of the garden. We got Japanese maple. I am not looking forward to digging that. But I did end up getting her other plants dug this morning, so that's good. So we moved the tree back and I dug the hole. That was I got my heart racing a little bit on that one. Whew. And there you have it, folks. One Japanese maple installed. Oh. And just in the nick of time, I might say.